Gabriel, first of all, it's a great honor to sit here with you. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you. It's an honor to be with you.
So you grew up in Lebanon as Christian. When was your first encounter with Israel and what was it like?
The war started and the world forgot about us. And the Palestinians were massacring the Christians in Lebanon and nobody cared. Few people in my town, in Marjayoun, went to the border and waved down an Israeli patrol and they begged for help. Then Israel would come in the middle of the night into the towns, bring ammunition, bring whatever supplies to the soldiers that they needed, because we knew if we go to Israel and beg for help, the Jews are not going to kill us because we had more in common with the Jews than we had with the Muslims. And that's when I realized the difference between Israel and the Arabic world is a difference between civilization and barbarism. It's a difference between goodness and evil. They were evil.
Brigitte, what are your thoughts on what's happening these days in Israel after October 7th?
It was horrific what happened. I watched the videos of what they have done. And that's when I decided, I will do everything I can to put the truth out. After October 7th, I realized I am a part of the Jewish people. I may be Lebanese because I was born in Lebanon, but in my heart, Israel is home. Israel is home to me. I identify more as an Israeli than I do identify as a Lebanese.
Wow.
The Bibas family and watching the children, that was tough. I couldn't stop crying last week. I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't stop getting enough media. And, I was in the hospital with my daughter and who is now considering naming her baby Ariel in honor of Ariel Bibas. And I think what October 7th showed Israel is that as Jewish people, the Jewish people have to bond together, have to be unbroken, because the rest of the world is not going to come to save the Jews. On October 7th, the whole world condemned Israel, not Hamas.
What do you think about Trump's relocation plan in Gaza? Do you think it's something that is practical, feasible?
I love the idea. What he doesn't understand is the Palestinians will sacrifice every single last soul down to the last baby alive trying to kill the Jews. And they would much rather live in mud just to kill Jews than go live in a 5-star hotel in Egypt. Israel has to do whatever it has to do to protect itself. The Palestinians have no desire to having peace with Israel.
Do you think that if Hezbollah will leave Lebanon, there will be a chance, like a real chance for peace between Israel and Lebanon?
The Christians in Lebanon do want to have peace with Israel. I am talking to Christians in Lebanon all the time who say, if we can just have peace with Israel. The Christians in Lebanon cannot stand Hezbollah. They do not want Muslims in Lebanon. My number one goal in life before I die is to make sure we have peace between Israel and Lebanon.
What do you think should be done with Iran, especially regarding the nuclear threat?
I think we need to bomb the daylight out of Iran. I think we need to eliminate, now is a perfect opportunity. And thank God we have President Trump in office.
What message would you like to convey to the Israeli people?
You will never be alone as long as there are people like me fighting for you and willing to take a bullet and die fighting for you. That's my message to Israel. Stay strong. It's just such an amazing testimony. Israel is a miracle. It's a miracle nation. I admire the Israeli people and the state of Israel beyond words.
Thank you so much for this interview. It was a pleasure.